Hello and welcome to an extra video this week from Carolina's Cottage. This is Johnny. I want to share a few fall projects with you and show you a few things I found at Goodwill for fall decorating. My goal for some of these pieces is to create a faux toile design using IOD stamps. A couple of the items were actually more primitive than I usually choose, but the colors and the textures made them a perfect fit for fall decor. Two of these items won't need much done to them at all. I love these two pieces and was very happy to find them. They are resin, but they look so much like rustic wood. The finials dress them up and make them much more versatile. Okay, so here's the other primitive item. I found this same haul, same Goodwill store, probably from the same era, maybe owned by the same person. For these, I'm just going to clean them and apply a coordinating color for the base. I think these are very cute. There's nice texture, nice hand painting. The antiquing is done nicely. So I think with just a change in color for part of this, they're going to be a good fit. I don't know about you, but it's been a little difficult for me to get into the fall mood so far. It is still very hot here in Texas in late August, but I'm moving forward to stay in step with all the other YouTube content creators, so we are going to think cozy fall thoughts. After that first coat was on and dry, I felt the color should be more beige than yellow, so I applied 2 coats of cozy beige from Paint Couture. At this point, I'm undecided about whether I will use antiquing gel on this, but it might be a nice touch to match with the other primitive parts on the piece. The colors and texture on these bookends really give a great fall vibe. This vintage pewter teapot has seen better days for sure. It was discolored inside and out, and it had scratches and scuffs on the exterior. I applied a primer coat to help the chalk paint stick. My plan for this is to have it resemble French toile fabric, so I will use a straw-colored base coat and stamp the piece with rust-colored ink and IOD floral stamps. I'm just using a couple of small floral stamps, the ones you see in the upper right-hand corner on this set. The ink color is copper, and that's from Prima Redesign. It can be purchased from Amazon. I'm just placing these small stamps randomly just to give the appearance of toile fabric, or just a resemblance of that. So I'm using a combination of small roses and then separate leaves to scatter throughout the piece in between the roses. And because these stamps are flexible silicone, they do bend easily with the piece, no matter what the shape, but you also need to be mindful that you're pressing on every piece of the stamp or every part of the stamp to make sure it has good contact with the surface. There are two options when you are stamping pieces. You can go ahead and add the top coat before you do the stamping, let the ink dry overnight, and then put a second top coat over the finished piece. But this time I didn't apply the top coat first. I just used these stamps before the top coat was applied, and I had no problems. There is a sister piece to this. It's a taller coffee pot, and I'm going to finish it using the same techniques. I'm using a different IOD stamp set for this piece. I'm using only the top portion of this small rose. I'm stamping only the upper portion of this, and I do need to come back and clean it up with a wet wipe because for some reason on this particular piece of the stamp, I do tend to get ink on the edges. And I just keep repeating the same steps here until the entire piece is stamped. This next piece is one of 3 that I thrifted a few months ago. This design is cute for Christmas, but because I have 3 of these, I'm going to do a makeover on this one to fit with my fall decor. I used 3 coats of cozy beige chalk paint from Paint Couture. Sorry for the movement here, but I wanted to show you an up-close view of the wooden stamp I'm using from Hobby Lobby, and I also used a couple of small wooden stamps with a leaf pattern. Let's take a look at before and after pictures and see what a difference these makeovers made.
Please remember to add a comment below. Please give this video a thumbs up. Thank you for watching today, and I will see you in the next video.